Hey guys, come on, is the name? And Kirby's extra epic yarn is the game. I am so excited to let's play this today. Holy cow. I love this game so much. Okay, well, let me get my thoughts together. Anyways, thank you for watching my Let's Play. If this is your first time here, thank you for joining me. And for those of you who are returning, thank you for returning and coming back again. I just finished Majora's Mask a couple weeks ago, and this is definitely gonna be a change of pace, to say the least. So, I released some hints about this being my next Let's Play, and I thought I should take a moment to explain the hints and why they make sense. So, hint number one was, in one respect, this game is a polar opposite to Majora's Mask 3D. In another respect, it is very similar to Majora's Mask 3D. It's polar opposite in the fact that this game is a lot more lighthearted, obviously, than Majora's Mask 3D. Just the atmosphere and the tone is just very happy and cheery, and the aspect that's very similar is the fact that this is a game that was remade for the 3DS. Hint number two, like another game covered recently on my channel, it is the first in its series to include a certain characteristic. Super Mario Sunshine was the very first Mario game to have any sort of narration, voice acting, etc. This is the first game in the Kirby series to have any sort of narration as well. Finally, hint number three, not only is this game the first of its series on my channel, as it is, but to many fans of this game series, it is an all-time favorite. People love Kirby's Epic Yarn, which is why I'm so excited to play it for you today. Another thing that is new for this series is because this game is just so sweet and so comforting and so pure, I wanted to add to that in my commentary and put into effect an idea that I've had for a little while. The idea was to have something kind of like a quote towards the beginning of the video, but I've decided to call it the words of encouragement. And each episode will have its own words of encouragement. Today's words of encouragement come from Mewtwo. They all won't be video game quotes, but this one's very famous, and I felt like it's a good one to start off with. I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are. Mewtwo. So, with that said, let's get started on our journey.
Welcome to Dreamland, a kingdom famous for peace and quiet. It's the perfect little land, if you like that sort of thing.
I love that sort of thing.
Lately, there have been rumors of a caped sorcerer going around turning people into yarn. That's right, yarn. One day, Kirby saw his favorite food, a bright red tomato, on top of a bush. Down the hatch. But when Kirby tried to eat it, a caped sorcerer appeared. My name is... Hey, what are you doing? Stop that! No, that's my magic Metamato. Kirby gulped the Metamato right down. Just then, a white sock around the sorcerer's neck began to glow. Then it sucked Kirby up. This grass feels funny, Kirby thought. It feels like pants.
Kirby, you don't have pants.
And to Kirby's surprise,
whose pants have you been feeling?
He saw that his entire body was made out of yarn. Then he saw a yarn monster chasing a blue yarn boy. Somebody help me! Kirby tried to swallow the monster up, but the air went right through his body. Kirby wondered what he should do. Suddenly, Kirby transformed into a car. He drove away with the boy and left the monster behind to eat his dust. Apparently, that strange Metamato gave Kirby the power to seamlessly transform into a car and who knows what else.
Thanks for saving me. What the? You say you're from another world? Wow, welcome to Patchland. You just stick with me and I'll show you the ropes. Very clever. This is my castle, so feel free to look around here as much as you want. Oh, thank you very much for hospitality. Which I guess is kind of expected since I did just save your life. Well guys, welcome to the Cruelty Square. We can go, if you look at the bottom screen, into an area named Patch Plaza. We're not gonna do that quite yet. Instead, I guess we'll just head through the door that this person that we just met went through. And it looks like we have our first level on our hands. And we see something called Beads, Streak, Treasures, on the bottom screen, Normal Mode, and new to this version, Devilish Mode. In this challenging mode, you'll be hounded by devils as you make your way to the goal. Try to finish with as many life pieces as you can. Collect a lot and you'll unlock rewards. We're not going to be playing on Devilish Mode. In Devilish Mode, you actually can lose or die, so to speak. In Normal Mode, that is not the case, and that is a complaint that people had about this game, but it's a complaint that I don't share, and it's something that I actually quite enjoy. So we're going to be playing this on Normal Mode, as we will all of the levels in this series. But don't worry, I will show off Devilish Mode eventually. But for now, let's jump on in. I'm so excited. Oh man, the music is so cute, the level design is so cute. Okay, well let me show you guys what I'm getting so excited about before I do get excited about it. So we'll run around as a car once you start, well, once you put your analog stick forward, full ahead, you'll start running. Well, driving as a car. You can walk as normal as Kirby too, but if you run, you will turn into a car. We have these right here, these collectibles right here, beads. And in the background, you'll see these little instructions telling us what to do. We can press A to jump, and you can see that Kirby's feet will turn into a little spring that'll propel him forward. And if I keep on holding A, I turn into my own parachute, and I can float on down. Very cool. So these signs will tell us what to do. Right here, we can see that we can press B. We can take that yarn, put it into a ball, and then use it to break things down and make our way through the level. Oh, you're so cute. Hello, and oh, I'm sorry, goodbye. I have to do this for the sake of getting a gold rank, which you guys will see what I mean here in just a moment. But, oh man, okay, so right here it'll tell us that we need to wind him up, which we did just a moment ago, and we can use the carcass of our defeated enemies to blow through new areas. If we go back, he'll respawn, and we can use him once again to get into this little area right up here, which if we hit it, it'll drop a star gem, or star bead, I guess might be a name for it. I'm not sure if it has an official name. And it will fill up our little meter at the very top of the screen, which, again, that'll be explained here in due time. If you get those little bell thingies right there, I forget the name of they're going up on the screen right now. I don't know if it's actually ever referred to in the game as having its own name. It will help us towards the end. We can turn into a submarine and swim through the water. We can come over here and climb up a ladder. I know, that one's really mind-blowing, isn't it? And as you're going throughout here, keep your eyes peeled, because if you look in the bottom screen, you see that we have something called treasures. You're gonna wanna keep an eye out for those. You also see that we have 3 silhouettes, which will suggest that we have 3 treasures we want to collect here today. Oh no! Okay, we got hit by a spike. When you do that, your beads will go flying everywhere, and they will disappear after an amount of time. So try to recollect those as quickly as you can so you don't lose them. And if you see any of those little patches right there that have a little piece of thread hanging off, you can rip them off the wall, and doing so will usually give you something nice. Exhibit A. We get our very, very first treasure, the chandelier. This chandelier is very simple and very elegant. You can't go wrong here. Nope, you cannot at all. And we get a little bit of play on perspective right here. We can dive on into here and go through here, which I've got to say, I'm kind of disappointed that this game does not have a 3D mode. If I push up the 3D slider, which I'm going to do right now, nothing. This game is not playable in 3D despite being on the 3DS. And because it kind of plays on dimensions a little bit, I feel like, you know, I mean, it is very much two-dimensional. Not only is it a 2D platformer, but just in the style. But I mean, like right here, like it would have been kind of cool if they made it a little bit less 2D. I mean, I feel like this is something they could have experimented with, but oh well, it's perfectly fine. it does not at all take away from the enjoyment of this game. So we're getting pretty high up on our bead meter, as you can see. Good things will come to us. That arrow is pointing over there. Anything over here want to grab instead? Which, by the way, if you hold A when you're in parachute form, you will float in the air longer than you would if you just pressed A and let yourself float to the ground. Don't worry about taking fall damage. There is no health here, so you don't need to worry about that at all, which is awesome. And again, these screens are going to be telling us what to do. If we hold down A, we can float down very, very slowly and collect all of these beads. Very pretty. And this tells us that we need to pull this button right here to pull something back. It'll reveal a platform, a very dazed, crazy-looking Kirby who's holding it up for us. And if we hop up here, it looks like we have a little button we can swing onto. And we'll have our friends cheering for us on the side, and we'll meet that character that we just saw on the screen in just a moment. And we get our second treasure, the King's Throne. You'll feel like a king when you sit on this gold-plated throne. Very good to know. Well, we need to use this to swing on up here. And you kind of turn into, I guess, what I like to call a Christmas ornament, because that's what it reminds me of. And if we press A and hold down, then we can turn into a brick and, like, mash on down through any obstacles in our way or any enemies. Waddle Dee, I don't want to kill you. You're just so sweet, so I'll just throw away your weapon. Please live a more peaceful life from here on out, okay? Alright, I thought I was gonna accidentally murder him with my, with my down. Okay, well, if we press the D-pad twice, or just push the analog stick to the right, it'll turn into a car. And you can move quickly, as I had said before. I'm glad that it showed this instruction, actually, because I said that if you push the analog stick slightly, you can walk. Well, if you, for some reason, want to walk instead of run around as an awesome car, then the D-pad might be your friend here, I guess. But that's an option for you. And use our enhanced speed as a car to get up onto this platform right up here to obtain, oh no, I didn't quite do it. Let's try this again. Oh, and I haven't been quiet enough to let you guys listen to the music, so I'll let you do that. Oh, this new music plays in Patch Castle. It's also worth mentioning that if you look at the top, we have surpassed a little gold medal. That'll make sense here in just a moment. At the end of every mission in Kirby's Epic Yarn, it's something that I always look forward to. You have this little wheel that'll spin around, and your goal is to try to get the top to land on the area with the most stars. So those little bell things that we collected around the level will make it easier to win here at the very end. So the instructions right here will tell us to just look up and press B, which, by the way, if you look at Kirby's eyes, hey, how you doing? Okay, all right, well, the trick to it is to wait until the area that you want to land on gets to the very top. So, all right, right in the middle, perfect. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come. First mission of the game complete, and one of my favorite themes in the game already here in the first episode. So soothing. Okay, well, we collected 798 beads. We got the gold rank for the level, which is something that I'm going to strive to do for every mission we face in this game. We have a streak of 72 beads before getting hit, and we collected all 3 treasures. Very cool.
Thanks for your help, the Blue Yarn Boy said. Not that I needed it. I'm Prince Fluff. Ever since Yin Yarn the Sorcerer ripped Patchland into 7 pieces, you just can't go anywhere without running into these horrible... But Fluff was interrupted when they were attacked by a huge 3-eyed blob of yarn. Ew, gross, stop it! But before the blob could eat Prince Fluff, Kirby transformed and smashed it to smithereens in a most spectacular fashion. Among the little blob bits, there was a shimmering piece of spiraling yarn. That's it. That's the magic yarn, Fluff exclaimed. This was what Prince Fluff had been looking for. Yin Yarn had stolen the magic yarn from The yarn weaved its way into the fabric of the kingdom and stitched 2 pieces of patchland together. What about the other pieces? I've got to find the rest of them. Kirby, always happy to help, decided to help his friend recover the missing pieces. And the two began their journey to stitch patchland back together.
Alright, so it seems like we have our work laid out in front of us. We have to get Patchland back in one piece. And we now have access to a new land called Grassland. And I'm so excited to go there in this episode for one key reason. I'm gonna wait to show that off then. We have what look like a couple of shacks over here. Question mark, so it looks like it's an area that's inaccessible to us as of now. If you decide to pull these little beads right here, it'll pop open a little umbrella. Or not beads, but rather buttons, I should say. Anyways, continue on to the right of the screen. We'll meet a new character, Prince Fluff. What an unexpected surprise. Oh, and who might your friend here be? Lord Kirby, you say? He's visiting us from another world, you say? How exciting! My name is Wool, and it is my pleasure to make your acquaintance. Lord Kirby is helping you save our beloved Patchland? Oh, this is wonderful. I'm the manager of Quilty Square here. Please come inside for a moment. I insist. Well, if you insist. Welcome to your new home. Well, I suppose it's not much to look at just yet. But I would be honored to have one of Prince Fluff's guests staying here. Well, thank you very much. A proper home must be properly furnished. Please accept this as a gift from me. Feel free to furnish your new place in whatever way you desire. We'll discuss the rent later. Rent? Kirby, don't look so happy. Go ahead and enjoy the space. If you have any questions, I'll be around. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I hear one of my other tenants walking by outside. Another tenant? We have a neighbor. Oh, that's cool. Well, here's our new room. Change layout. Tap change layout to redo your room and redo your room however you want. You can decorate it with your favorite items. So yeah, this is a feature that was present in the original version, but we have a few new cool options. We now can hit the change layout, and we can have multiple designs that we can change just at a snap of a tap of a stylus tap. Snap of a finger is what I was trying to go for, but I tried to change it for DS language. It just didn't work. Anyways, if we press R, we can look at the catalog and kind of get some ideas. Check out all sorts of model rooms for inspiration, and then you can exchange beads for furniture to decorate your own room. So yeah, it's really cool. We can kind of get some ideas for what we want to do. We can look at 4 different catalog or options in the catalog to kind of get our creative juices flowing, and yeah, there's quite a lot you can do with your room. So it might look a little bland now, but I mean, we can get there. And you can also give it a different name if you want to as well. I'm not gonna worry about that. We can turn off the lights, of course. And we can turn on Street Pass with that little Wi-Fi symbol that's on the bottom screen. But we're not gonna do that. Instead, we'll just head out for now. Or actually, do I wanna do that? No, I wanted to put things up. I don't know what I was thinking. But, oh well, I guess I'll have to wait for the next episode. Bye, Wool! Or actually, I guess let's go do it now while he's not looking. And I guess we can swing by into apartment 1 or 2 in just a moment and meet our neighbor. But if we come on into here, we can hit that pause sign. We can load our pictures, which for some reason takes forever on my 3DS. So I'm not gonna hit that button. We can scan amiibo. We can also look at screenshots as well. So let me see. If we press the change layout button right here in the middle, we get, well, if you look at the top screen, tap different icons to try out all sorts of different things. Press the icon on the bottom right when you're finished. We can press the furniture button and put on and place the furniture that we just got. Let's see, I guess we can place it right over here towards the edge of the room. And we also have that chandelier. We can put that by the door. See, I don't have my stylus out right now, so I'm actually using my thumb. Oh, that's as far over left as I can get it? Oh well. I guess this will work. Sure, there you go. So yeah, now we have some furniture in our room. It's really cool. And we can also go sit on this little throne right over here too, which is really cool. It's just so cute. Okay. Alright, well, now let's finally get out of here. And let's go meet our neighbor really quick before we end things off for the first episode. But I hope you guys are excited. I know this is a very much a different change of pace for my channel. I don't think I've done a 2D platformer as a Let's Play before. And I'm hoping you guys enjoy it. I hope you're happy with my decision, and if not, this definitely will be a shorter Let's Play than usual. But regardless, I really do hope you would enjoy it, and I hope you give it a chance. So, anyways, into apartment 202, or can we not even go there yet? Or 102? No, we can't. Okay, we'll have to wait till later. Well, that's quite alright, because that means we get to end this episode off with one of the most amazing tracks, perhaps my favorite in all of this game. Which, it's kind of funny that we're getting to my favorite track in the very first episode, but hey, either way. Guys, I welcome you to Grassland. This music is just so sweet. I love it so much. It's just, I don't know what it is about it. It's just very, very soft and soothing and pure. And Kirby's jump roping. Okay. Alright, we're getting things off. I can't handle this cuteness for much longer. Next time, Let's Play not Majora's Mask 3D, Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn, we're going to be going off to the first mission of the first area, or the second, really, area of the game. We're going to be going to the Fountain Gardens in Grassland. I've been Kimrani, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys back here next time. Goodbye, guys.